Раз, мене чути добре, свої друзяки. Починаємо нове проходження моєї гри. Буде значно української мови. Там вроді накидали репорти, типу, щоб зробили локалізацію. Це типу погра трошки така цікавенька, типу гра. Можна пограти на пару серій. Я просто ще хочу спитати, чи те, що я там записую групу, там 5 годин. Овмей, чи як. Чи вона взагалі зайде, типу, в переглядах, чи не зайде, якщо не зайде, ти найбільше знімати. Типу цікаво гра, але.
Welcome to Averno City. It may look peaceful from here, but trust me, it's rotten to the bone. That's where we come in, Averno's finest. We swore an oath to protect this city, to look out for the citizens walking those streets below. There's bad guys, and there's good guys, and then there's us, all balancing on a knife edge, fighting each other just to survive. But it's a fight we're losing, and everybody knows it. We're understaffed, underpaid, and overworked. Worse than that, we got targets on our backs, and every low-life punk and thug thinks they can take aim. Heck, a few of us might even deserve those targets. Not all of Averno's finest are that fine. We got our fair share of rot, too. What good is an oath of honor if you got no honor to betray? But me, I believe in the badge. That chunk of metal means something. And hey, some days the good guys come out on top. But most days not so much. All the while, the fight rages on. The lucky ones get a flag and a plaque. The unlucky ones get a flag and a 21-gun salute. Why do we do it? Truth is, for some of us, it's all we know. But for others, it's in our blood.
And they remain at large. Chandler, Sayers, you're covering downtown. Keep 'em peeled. These guys are no joke.
You got it, boss.
All right, I know you're dying to get out there.
Can't wait.
But before you all charge into the blue, I want to introduce you to our newest tender lamb fresh out of the academy.
Bah! Where's Bo Peep when you need her?
Yeah, I could tell you where she was last night.
This officer graduated from the academy at the top of his class.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
And Nік Kordelл Jr.
What? No way.
will obviously have some big shoes to fill.
Jesus, what the...
Seriously?
They assigned him here?
Kowalski, if I may, I don't have to tell anyone in here about the late Chief Kordelll, his stellar record, the respect you had for him, his untimely death. I especially don't have to tell Recruit Officer Kordelll, who's lived with it every day of the last 5 years. But there is one thing I do want to remind you of. Every single one of you took an oath to protect this city, its residents, and your fellow brothers in blue. That's what matters. I don't care what your last name is, who your daddy was, or who you hang out with on your day off. Our worth comes from what we do, not who we know. I want you to welcome Officer Kordelll, but I'm not asking you to take it easy on him.
On it.
Or hard on him. He's a cop, just like you, just like me. We're the ones out there making the hard choices, and those choices are what make us who we are. And Kordelll, you're gonna have to learn the streets and the precinct the same way these mooks did. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Crystal, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Thank you, officers. Lodge Commander.
Appreciated, Chief. Sergeant Kelly,
Yeah, boss?
the rook's with you.
I pulled the last one.
Why do you think I'm giving you this one?
Because I did something in a past life?
You did something. I'll alert the media. All right, squad, let's get out there and make Averno City proud.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to pound pavement.
Come on, Rook. Let's go for a drive.
Я знаю. Типа гра
Let's go
така
clean up the
зверха,
streets.
типа. Прикольненько так. Гадує, як сказав. Ябло трошки. Боже, зверх. А я зразу зараз щось можу. Параметри, це та параметри. Я щось типу проходив, що я типу щось можу удосконалити, але я щось таки не поняв, де може туди десь цохнути.
Welcome to the ACPD, kid. Time for our first mission, sustenance. But, you can drive. My hip's been acting up lately. Oh, and, don't worry about the fellas. They like to act tough, but that's just 'cause they don't have my natural...
Ну, що пушки я маю, це я розумію. От. UEC. От я карту вже відкрив. Кікну, що щось роблять. Ясно. Отже, ладно, пробуємо сідати в машину і далі їде. Правда, блять, я все не як не можу пити, що shift, щось хоче на E виходить. На F то я просто слідкував за машиною, то я замість того, щоб включити вона shift мигалку, то я, блять, F нажиму і просто тупо вилітав з машини. Тут машина б'ється, це вже прикольно. Я на світлофорі стояв і зажав пробіл і хрестик вперед, і типу вона буксувала. Вона чую, щось типу сталося. А вона типу передні колеса, перед ведучий, вони рванули.
Good job, rookie. Time for some chow.
Так, наш чат, блядь. Готов.
Tube steak. Breakfast of champions. How'd you take yours, kid?
Ото щось.
The works.
A maximalist. I can respect that. What's the damage, Fareed?
Leo, my friend, for you, no charge.
Fareed, you old softy. You earn that tip every time, don't you? Ah, breathe it in, kid. Best part of the day. Besides, you can't patrol on an empty stomach. You know, your old man liked his dogs too. Ah, of course you do. We came up through the academy together. Took different paths when we got on the force, though. He wasn't gonna let anything get in his way. And me, well, let's just say, water finds its level, and my level is,
Любив підсісти на
Easy mode.
стаканчик.
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress. Mercer ACB Bank on Mercer Street, shot fired.
Christ on a crutch. Another beautiful moment ruined. Oh, well, that's what they're paying us for, right? Central, this is Unit 84, responding code 3.
10-484, be advised, suspects are heavily armed. Approach with caution.
Okay, kid. You wanted the real deal? This is it.
Все, я приїхав, так що робити, блядь. Ага, ясно, поняв, добре. Ого! А я це не знав. Я просто
Now remember,
підійшов, раз
get
просто
one warning.
підійшов і
They
це.
don't throw them down, we
Прикольно.
take them down. Get ready. Police! Freeze! Drop your weapons!
Добре.
Hold.
Ара,
Doesn't
почекаємо,
look like
я
they're gonna
трошки.
give us a choice. Light them up! She's shooting! Suspect down.
Support is standing by.
Упс. Дивіться на ту лінію червону, бо можуть нас такі прикончити.
Suspect is down. Shots fired.
Ой-ой-ой. Помаленько, не спіша.
One less bad guy.
Перезарядочками. Да?
This is Bree Bookman in the ACTV Eye in the Sky, the #1 news chopper in Averno City. We're downtown where police are engaged in a fierce shootout following yet another bank robbery. It's not clear yet whether this is the notorious August game or... Hold on. There's movement at the back of the building. More criminals coming out. They're boarding a vehicle. It's a dark van and it's... Oh my goodness! Keep it tuned to ACTV, folks. Looks like we're in for a police pursuit.
Йо, нам треба, блядь, бігти.
Assistance is available. Suspect vehicle was last seen in Linden West.
Попробуємо шипи.
We need some backup.
Roger that.
Spike strip is ready. Tires punctured, but they're still moving.
Поклали. Вже 6 гражданського вираження. О.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Mercer Heights.
Central. Suspect is neutralized.
We have units on standby if required.
Але їм носи, блядь, це піздець. Давайте ще возьмемо.
Need backup at my location.
Знаю, що
10-4.
це типа дасть.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick East.
Close the gap, Booch.
Support is standing by.
84 Adam requesting backup.
Acknowledged.
Де та машина підкріплення наша?
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 2.
Воу, нічого собі, блядь. Це тут, блядь, на машині тяжко їздити, блядь. Вона якось
Tied to
така,
the
блядь,
suspect.
аж занадто
Suspect vehicle last
легка.
spotted in
Я ж машину везу, а де машина?
Assistance is available.
Dispatch, we need backup here.
10-4.
Тепер машину я вижу.
84 to Central. We got a 10-15.
Huh?
Pursuit has been terminated.
Copy that, 84. All units stand down. I repeat, stand down.
Whew, you did good, kid. Not everyone handles a pursuit like that on their first day.
Що ти, я взагалі професіонал. Інколи у цього я ж мусив пограти перед тим, як. І машини так мішають, ти визиваєш. І взагалі, блядь, я хотів їхати, а вона мене щось типа підрізала, блядь, таке відчуття, що вона замість того, щоб його переслідувати, вона мене, типа, мені наоборот ще мішала щось. Я не розумію, типа, чим якось, як воно тут працює, типа. Ну є тут такі гаючні ключі, ти можеш машину ти можеш там ремонтувати. Що то було?
Come on,
Не
Cordelл.
було
It's
ще мене
someone I
всі
want you to
колесами
meet.
пробити. Так я на шипі, походу, заїхав, чи щось таке.
Mean Gene? What's today's major malfunction?
Oh, the usual. Misfiled evidence, sloppy dockets, illegible handwriting, contaminated evidence. I'm surprised some of your friends here made it out of grade school.
Cordell, meet Eugene, our evidence guy.
Eugene Papadopoulos at your service. Did Kelly try the old "you drive, my hip hurts" routine on you yet?
Hey!
Thought so. He doesn't tend to lift a finger unless there's a gun drawn or a chance he might get pizza. Anyway, my job's to know where everything is, which basically means tracking down whatever you humps misfile, mislabel, or otherwise misplace.
We do our best.
Oh, I'm well aware of this unit's, limitations. Anyway, when you collect any evidence, you come see me. I'll make sure it's safe.
You're a peach, Gene. Never change.
Wasn't planning on it.
All right, kid. You did good today. But that won't mean a fart in a windstorm tomorrow. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Unless I die in my sleep. God, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Коротше, це поки що обучення йде. Якось пару місій буде. Потім, типу, ми вже йдемо собі в патруль. Я з того патруля так і не вийшов. Я закіхав до того, постійно як не цокну машину перевірити номера, то...
Morning, Cordelл. Tidy work yesterday. Keep that up and you'll be leaving Kelly in the dust before he even has time to retire.
Love you too, Kowalski.
I know we dropped you right into the thick of it on your first day, but fundamentals are important too.
What she means to say is that parking tickets are how the city pays the bills.
Come on, Kelly, you know that isn't true. This city hasn't paid its bills in years. Regardless, today is going to be about old-fashioned police work. You're going to walk a beat and maybe straighten out a little bit of this bent old city.
Check your handbook for the violations to look out for.
Аж руководство. Давайте. Мусор на землю. Ага. Графіті. Ну, понятно, коротше. Ясно, добре. Тож я так і не доїхав до участка, блядь. Я постійно щось, як не машину, знаходив одну, то другу, то третю, і так. Я поняв, добре.
Let's go find some parking violations.
Давай. Де ж мені
There
показував.
are 6 different parking violations to look for. Blocking a hydrant, parking in the opposite direction of traffic,
Я і так знаю.
too close to a crossing, or
Я
on the
хоч і тої гри
sidewalk.
ніколи не бачу,
Oh,
але
and
я
of
так
course,
зразу поняв.
parking in the no parking
Перша,
zone.
блядь, машина.
Oh, and don't forget expired parking meters. Just be sure a vehicle is parked illegally before issuing a ticket. You can't take it back. Ah, here's one. Can you see what parking violation this bozo is committing?
Просто підходимо і вибираємо.
Good job. The handbook shows all the violation types. Come on, let's check some parking meters.
Зараз
People
на
are
другу
allowed to use
сторону
parking bays
переходимо.
until the meter expires. When you inspect the meter,
Я мені перше
0
думав, що
minutes
треба
remaining
підійти
means it is
тієї
expired.
херні і
It's
на
worth
швидку
checking
стоп
the meters
натиснути.
at bays that are
Аж
in
потім
use.
побачив, що
There's a lot of people who don't like to pay their
яєчко
dues
екрана,
these
який
days.
появляється зліва, бачите? Рокістю.
Is it expired? Give him a ticket.
О, бляха. Ой-ой!
We're staying here until you get it right, kid. Hey, you're getting the hang of this ticketing.
Ой. Два рази таке саме, блядь. Тож, блядь.
You'll come across different crimes as you walk your beat. You could be issuing parking tickets one minute and chasing an armed thug the
Я
next.
звідси бачу, вона
My
тротуарі.
advice, be prepared for anything.
Ага, то типа... Просто їх зі шифтом біжиш, то він так перескакує.
Will you look at this? Write 'em up. You're a natural. Let's carry on. Got eyes on a vandal. Go handle it, kid.
Hey, you!
Issue the fine and let's get out of here.
Control, check this one for priors.
Це свої документики, Роберт.
84, no infractions on record.
Ну, щось маєш? Тобі не повинен нічого мати.
Excellent. That handbook will help you stick to the rules. Graffiti is a type of vandalism, and only warrants a fine. Picasso there surrendered as soon as he saw us. So we didn't need to
Блядь, та що за
arrest him.
фігня?
That said, some criminals like to try their luck. They might throw a few punches, or they might take off. Both of those are arrestable offenses. Even if the initial crime only warrants a fine, once a perp commits an arrestable crime, you gotta make the arrest.
All
We
right,
have a
that's
graffiti
enough.
vandalism down here.
Understood.
Reel it in! Assaulting a cop? That's a serious offense.
Так.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative, stand by. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Ми... Ви виділи цю херню? Так.
Vandal at work in my patrol sector?
Dispatch to 84, message received.
Hold it.
Get your baton out, partner. Whoa, got a wild one
You
here.
have the right to remain
Try to
silent.
restrain him. You used your baton to defend yourself. That's fair enough. But next time, see if you can restrain him instead.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Checking database for records. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Call an escort unit to take our suspect to the precinct.
Та що за фігня, блядь?
Don't worry, you'll
Можна
still get
не
all the
дивитися, я
credit for
щось
the
не знаю,
arrest.
чи вони тікають, вони походу не тікають.
Let's walk back to the
Має
station,
приїхати
but
забрати.
keep our eyes peeled.
А щоб ще то пішов, так що йдемо за ним.
Central, be advised of property vandalism in our vicinity.
Wait there.
Roger.
Hey!
Get after him!
Hey, you! All right, that's
Це
enough.
перший раз на ноуті як стрибати.
Wait there. You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now.
Ще легко раз арештуватися.
Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Might as well escort this brain box ourselves. You got this, kid?
Це дуже тяжко. Це те, що за що як з ним тем, я не можу бігати. Можна бігати. Це якраз в першій серії, видите, права зачитані. Пише, що так. Перший раз я проходив, то писав, що я нічого не зачитав, ніякі права нікому.
Nice work, Rook. Some might chalk it up to natural talent, but instinct tells me your success today was due to strong mentorship from a true paragon of police, a guardian of peace, and a shining pillar of hope in a city sorely in need. Right now,
I'll let you head home.
okay by me. Listen, kid. You're just starting out, and I ain't got long left on the job, so I'm gonna be straight with you. This is a tough shop in a tough town. I seen a lot of kids come out of the academy all fired up about truth and justice and the American way, only to end up either on the take or in a casket. My advice? Keep your head down. Stick to your beat, don't piss off the chief, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get to retirement in one piece like me.
I hear you.
Ah, come on, you don't gotta humor me, kid. I can see that spark in your eyes. You're your father's son. If you're waiting for the other humps here at the precinct to step up, I hope you got some time on your hands. Ever since the gangs got to your old man, all the badges, and that chased the fight right out of him. Me? I never had too much fight in me to begin with. Anyway, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. Oh well.
Де тут вмітись?
Hey, Rook. Chief wants to see you in his office.
Венки ж трохи задовбують.
In any case, we're going to need to keep this quiet, even here in the shop. This is not for general consumption.
Got it.
Ah, Cordell, come in. I want you to meet Detectives Lee and Ferreira, our top investigators working the organized crime beat.
Heard about your baptism by fire at the bank the other day.
Yeah, log 200 more like that and you'll be a real Averno cop.
I don't know, look at him. I think he's got it in his bones. It's good to meet you, Cordell. Your pop was one of my heroes.
That'll be all, gentlemen. So, Cordell, it seems your work at the bank the other day turned up a promising lead. We discovered a print on a dropped weapon. It matched someone who wasn't even at the scene. A Mr. Michael Mackenzie, rich guy, lives in a mansion on the north side. Tactical paid him a visit a few minutes ago, but it seems he was tipped off. Soon as they breached, he sped off out the back. We're scrambling an aerial unit to track the vehicle now.
Excuse me, sir. Bird is fueled, ready for wheels up in 2.
Martinez, this is Officer Cordell. He'll be with you on this operation.
A rookie, sir? Is this the right time for...
It's the right time for you to obey orders, Flight Officer.
Yes, sir. See you up top, Cordell. We gotta move.
I authorized you on this mission because I was impressed by your performance at the bank, Cordelл. Don't make me regret this decision. Now get up there.
Так. Зараз політаємо на
Let's
вертольоті.
go, Rook. We don't got all day.
Ну,
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 6.
а. Я перший раз неправильно прочитав тут. Можна керувати.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 3.
Цей прожектором, блядь. Я перше щось прочитав, але щось не коротше, не догнав, куди, що до що.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick North Bay. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick East.
Те, з яким я разом зайшов, це третім чи четвертим.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Richbury South. Suspect vehicle identified in Springwood.
There he is. Whoa, he is moving.
Hawk 12, maintain position behind target vehicle.
You know how to work a spotlight? Keep it glued to the perp and call in backup as you need it.
Я знаю, що ви.
I need some backup.
Affirmative.
Confirmed. Spike strip deployed.
Need backup at my location.
84 received.
I need some backup.
Affirmative.
Units in pursuit. Stinger is deployed.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick East.
You gonna call backup? Need backup at my location.
10-4.
Блядь, ну
Suspect
придурки,
vehicle
ви бачили
identified
мене?
in Bakersfield.
Adam, requesting backup.
Affirmative. Suspect vehicle was last seen in Richbury South.
Request support. Surrender now. Dispatch, I need backup here.
Received.
Maintain spotlight coverage.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 6.
It's the police. Hawk 12 to Central. Aerial pursuit has been terminated.
Hawk 12,
Я цього разу скоше наберу очки, блядь, бо того разу то я цей. Просто тако, куди вона цельна, я такий, готовий щось. лівою клавішою мишки.
Excellent police work, Cordelл. Let's hope he gives us something solid to go on before the August gang strikes again.
Kelly, Cordell, a word.
What's shaking, Kowalski?
Why don't you take Cordell out and show him how we handle reckless driving in this town?
By promoting the cops that do it most?
I'm not kidding around, Kelly. We need collars. The mayor's been making noise about quality of life crimes. It's in our interest to show him some numbers on that.
Let me guess. Election year.
Oh, so you wait till you retire to start paying attention to how this city works?
It's amazing what almost being a civilian will do. Come on, Rook. Let's go make the streets safe for some local politicians' careers.
Я зараз можу міняти зброю. Привіт. Де якусь... Бачу.
You take the wheel, kid. You're only gonna learn this kind of thing by doing it yourself.
Давай, блін, скорше.
On vehicle patrols, you want to keep an eye out for speeders and erratic drivers. Drive slow, eyes open. If we see someone breaking the law, I'll guide you. You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet.
Що ти? Ну, скоро їхала, що? А, тяпну
We got a
задовбав.
live one, kid. Get behind them and blip the siren and make them pull over. Check their ID, then issue the fine. In that order.
Control, check this one for priors.
Affirmative, stand by.
Speeding like that deserves a fine.
All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Right call.
Сідай. Та, нормально, блядь. Може ще раз?
You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed.
Задовбали з тими... Як... Горами, блядь. Було скоро, що скоро поїхав. Ну піздець.
Get behind a vehicle to check their speed.
Ти підрізаєш, блядь.
You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed.
Ну такі, блядь, всі чемні, ну. Блядь, перехресток. Як вони не задовбали ті перехрестки, блядські. Пробуй тут знайти, блядь, як тут курва. Постійно місце.
If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet.
Ну. Вона що нагнала то, що скоро, блядь. Чого ти си не целиш, блядь, як си... А. Як ти секунду прицелиш, за що тут женеш, то, блядь... Ай. Ну не газуй, блядь. Куда ти, блядь, їдеш, долбойоб?
Same routine as before. Get on that tail and flip the siren. Okay, go check their ID, but don't issue a fine just yet.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Блядь.
Received. Checking now.
I smell booze. Ask them to exit the vehicle and then perform a breath test. Now ask them to blow into the breathalyzer. You just got your first DUI, partner. Go ahead and make the arrest. Radio for an escort unit.
Як так можна їздити, блядь? З рулем п'яним, блядь.
If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet.
Скорошно їх.
You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed.
Коли розвертаєшся, блядь, Там спортивні машини. О, їде скоро.
Speeders are out in force today. All you, kid. Don't let them get away!
We have units on standby if required.
Не попав.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 6.
Close the gap, Booch!
Ти, блядь, її носить піздець ту машину.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Mercer Heights.
А ти вертольот літає, блядь. І взагалі, блядь, не в ту сторону летить, що треба.
Suspect vehicle identified in Bakersfield.
Need backup at my location!
Copy that. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Portala Hill.
All right, that's enough. You have the right to remain silent. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Checking database for records. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Okay, they're sober. What say we run this one downtown ourselves?
Там такі машині. Довго вже буде, типа, нормально чи ні?
What are you waiting for? Get him out of the car and into the station.
Блядь, я знов тебе посадив?
Just relax, will ya?
А, він зразу? Вроді би зразу не був, ні? Без підпиздесь і підпиздесь. Перший ти... Попитаємо.
Kelly, Cordelл, Chief wants to see you. He's going to be at Kavanaugh's. I think that's a bar over at the plaza.
Oh, come on. We're about to clock out.
Yeah, I don't write the messages. I just read them.
Come on, kid. Guess I'd rather torpedo my evening than torpedo my pension.
Прикол, що ми зайшли, вийшли. Від... Новенька. Поліція нам може.
Thanks for joining us. Now that we're all here, I want to introduce you to Antonio. He's got inside information about the August gang, and he's willing to share.
Just out of the goodness of his own heart, huh?
Let's just say the department has a certain amount of leverage here. Antonio is opting to act in his own self-interest.
Jail doesn't suit my delicate constitution. I have a feeling you'd do the same in my shoes.
That's why you won't find me in your shoes.
Gentlemen, let's stow the chatter and get to work. Antonio says he can give us the leader of the August gang.
Mr. Nobody.
The question mark.
Oh, he's got a name. Matthew Costa.
Oh, yeah? And where do we find this Mr. Costa?
He's holed up in the steel mill. That's been the August gang's main base for the past 2 months.
I've mobilized a SWAT unit for tonight. We don't want to risk them moving again, and I'm worried we have some loose lips in the precinct.
No time like the present.
Hell yeah.
Cordelll and Kelly, I want you there with Ferreira and Lee as part of the backup squad. Let's suit up and load out. Antonio, we appreciate you risking your skin to give us this intel.
Oh, anything for our boys in blue.
Yeah, whatever you say. Ferreira, you ready?
You bet your ass.
Ground team on me. We'll hold this position by the door and watch for runners. These goons aren't expecting us, so we should catch them off guard. Breach team, begin your approach. Remember, Costa is your primary target. We want him alive. According to our source, he's in a red jacket. On my mark, 3, 2, 1, mark.
Дальше доходить ті пароликси, збіжуть здати що-то трошки. Тобі було прикольненько так трошки. Що? Ага.
Got a positive ID on the leader, sir. He's in a red jacket.
Ох, ніхрена собі.
This is your only warning.
Помагай. О, блядь. Та помаленьку, блядь.
Shooting. ACPD, drop it now.
Ого. Є мінус 1. Перший раз я тут був здох.
Take her down! One less bad guy.
Suspect down.
І там були, коротше, патрони не хватить. Ой, ой-ой-ой-ой. Є, мінус. Я возьму патрони. То перший раз я тут перестріляв, блядь, так що... Ото. Тесло чи мені щось здесло за те, що я тут їх накриваю. Так нікуди не втік. Попробую. Може щось десь мені типу то запишуть, що я... Мені не хватило патронів. І я... Там тим стріляв, коротше, там був по... Шутоком стріляє, там тут на криші троє. Я їх, коротше, пробував. І скільки пушок лежить, що я їх типа не можу піднести, наприклад. Де логіка? Знаю, чи блядь. Я отак тут дуже. І от інтересно, там ті чуваки є, блядь. От взяти їх хоча б з одного. Не забити, а заарештувати. Там був з ним типу говорив, туди, типу, постійно. О, ще у патрони є.
Don't make me drop you. Freeze! Police, drop it now. Drop the piece, scuzzbag. Drop the weapon. Hands up now. ACPD, drop it now.
О, блядь.
Freeze!
Ну назад підноситься чи ні?
Reach for the sky. Drop the weapon. This is your only warning. Drop the piece, scuzzbag. Don't make me drop you. Freeze! Police officer, no one move.
Мимо.
Drop the piece, scuzzbag. Drop the weapon.
Немає, типа... Я пробував туди, але, блядь, мене, коротше, забили тут.
ACPD,
Я
drop it
патрони не
now.
можу. Що?
Police, drop it now. Drop the weapon. Don't make me drop you. ACPD, drop it now. This is your only warning.
Але чекай, я їх як перестріляв, то
Drop the piece, scuzzbag.
той придурок вискок до мене.
Drop the piece, scuzzbag.
О, блядь.
Drop the weapon. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent.
О, блядь, зразу цей.
Control, check this one for priors.
Зразу типу ми його так як цей. До тих, походу, нам.
Records indicate prior criminal activity.
You had a good long while to make trouble out here. Now you're gonna be with us for a good while longer.
You got the wrong guy.
Tell it to the judge, numbnuts.
Тут хуйня. А, хрестики. Ясно, щоб... От мені інтересно виріше, як ці робити, блядь. Вони мої закриті, чи вони просто самі по собі відкривалися, чи є ще якісь плюшки мої.
All right, officers. Organized crime has finished their initial sweep of the steel mill. They have confirmed it was the August Gang's primary base of operations. The DA is satisfied that we have enough evidence to prosecute Matthew Costa as the leader of the organization.
That mean we finally get a little peace and quiet around here?
You know how this works, Sergeant. We take down one scumbag, the rest scramble to fill the void. My gut says the other gangs will be out in force in the coming days, trying to become the new kings of the hill. Our job is to stop them. But that's for tomorrow. Tonight, we sleep the sleep of the just. Good work, all of you. Dismissed. Except you, Cordelл. My office.
Yeah.
Your father would have been proud of what you did today, Cordelll. I know he inspired you to enlist in the ACPD. And if that motivates you to be a good cop, I'm all for it.
Thank you, sir.
I've been meaning to clear the air about something else as well. You might have heard things, but I want you to get it straight from me. The department did everything we could to track down your father's killer. I headed the investigation myself, but on a case this big, in a town this dirty, no one wants to step forward for fear of catching a bullet of their own. Was it random, intentional, someone sick in the head? We just don't know. But those are the risks we sign up for every day we put on this uniform. Trying to figure it all out will just drive you crazy. Like I said, your father would have been proud to see you in that uniform. And he would have wanted you to focus on keeping the city safe. Speaking of which, I want you to start working with Detectives Ferreira and Lee on your next shift. They're going to have their hands full with the garbage that will show up and try to fill the August Gang's shoes. And I have a feeling they'll be keeping you more than busy. Dismiss, Cordelll.
Ще обучення не пройшов? Вже пройшов. Хто пройшов? Ого, буде інтересно. ще якісь є прыжки на машині, типу, можна робити. Що вони просто дають? От я не знаю. Треба попробувати, типу, раз стрибнути, подивитися, типу. Бо я раз, типу, їхав, просто нечайно, блядь, на ту херню наїхав. Я бачив, типу, одного відео, що, типу, говорив, каже, я не знаю, до чого вони тут. І прыжки, якщо я тут поліцейський, але... Я, типу, бодай перевернувся і писав неправильний прыжок. Очки мені якісь дадуть за то, чи то просто... А прийдеться від когось тікати, типу, можливо. Це, походу, наш тато. Зараз перше все пропускав дуже. Зараз я
Wish I
зрозумів.
could say otherwise, but it's a royal mess out there today. Chandler, Sayers, take Brookhaven. Christie, Selby, make sure things stay on the rails in the east. Cordelл, Kelly, Chief wants you to have a chat with Detectives Lee and Ferrara before you set out on patrol.
Will do, Kowalski. What do you know, kid? They got you talking to the detectives already. You must be doing something right.
Так. Та попалахаємо з детективами ще.
Hey, Cordelл, Kelly, it's good to see you. We're going to be ramping up our gang enforcement in the coming days based on some strong leads we've been getting, and we wanted to loop you in.
The two main gangs in our sights are the Jawheads, my little problem, and Crimson Serpent. Those dopes are being handled by Detective Lee.
While you're out on the beat, we want you to keep your eye out for gang members committing crimes. Once you've resolved the immediate situation, be on the alert for any additional evidence they might have dropped.
If you're able to arrest a gang member, you can also find additional clues by searching them. To take these gangs down, we're going to need enough evidence to make the charges stick.
For now, you can leave the paperwork to us. When you find something, take it to Eugene up in the evidence room. He'll link it to our active cases and keep us posted. Once we get enough evidence, we can try to take down the leaders.
The chief says he wants you in the ocean, but not so deep it's over your head. These might be the biggest operations the precinct runs, but we still need worker bees to take care of the nitty-gritty. That's where you come in. You're on what we like to call run around and deal with crap we don't want to duty, like talking to that scumbag Antonio.
Antonio says he'll pass us info at particular times and places. You'll go pick it up for us. Sometimes it'll be at Kavanaugh's. If he can't make it there, he'll call a prearranged payphone. He says it's the only way he can stay safe. What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but thankfully for us, he's your pain in the ass. You want to wear the blues? You gotta pay your dues.
We all did it coming up.
Damn right. Oh, while you're up, go ahead and take this to Eugene in the evidence room. He'll talk you through his organization system.
Як сохраняється, типу, гра? А, во.
Hey, Cordell. Thanks for bringing this in. I guess now's a good time to talk you through how I keep track of the evidence. Take a look. Averno's gangs all have a hierarchy. We don't want to go after the big boss before we can make the charges stick. To do that, we need evidence. As you gather materials from crime scenes, I'll track the evidence against the gangster's photo. When the detectives think we have enough to make a case, they'll put together an operation to bring them in. We work our way up the chain. We get the low-level guys, and they lead us to the captain. We get the captain, and they lead us to the underboss. Eventually, we'll have enough of a foundation to target the gang's boss, arrest them, and shut down the gang for good. That Crimson Serpent evidence you just gave me is now logged in the right spot. Bring me more, and we'll start filling out the picture. Not all of the evidence you gather will be related to the gangs, but anything that connects to an active gangster will end up in here, logged against the appropriate person. Good luck out there.
Блять, ще з ним раз поговорити. Задовбав, блять.
You ready to get going on Crimson Serpent?
Tell me what you know about them.
The Serpents have been a player in Averno's drug and arms trade for a few years. It used to be all Chinese, but these days, the place is a regular melting pot. The leader's name is Charles Wong. He tries to play himself off as an upstanding local business leader, but we all know he's got a broader definition of business than most people. Guy's slippery as hell, but he keeps his hands clean. And his profile high just to spite us. I can't wait for the day we take that smug slimeball down.
How's the investigation going?
Slow. Sometimes I just want these people to get a whole lot less civilized so we could take the gloves off. But that's me. I used to be in tactical. Still miss the adrenaline. These days it's more paperwork and less battering rams for me, but you get us the goods on these guys, you better believe we're... Our first order of business is Geo Weaver. New to the scene, but very arrogant. Looking to make... You keep an eye out for evidence. I'll see if we can link...
Это, походу, справа сохраняє, наскільки я розумію, так чи ні? Ага. О, я хотів. Чи не можу я вже дробовика взяти? Ще не можу. Я міг туди, а тепер після тої місії я вже міг. Можу взяти, я собі так думаю. Ну. О, апгрейдів. Де ті апгрейди робити? Ото інтерес.
.32 stolen vehicle situation underway.
Dispatch to 84, message received.
Аж в смислі, як я маю...
Suspect vehicle left spotted on Fenwick North Bay.
Я щось просто... прикола не поняв. Це ж... цей... Я ж мав пішком використовувати, блядь. Ну та так, як скажу, так як себе, я туди буду їздити довго і нудно, блядь.
spotted on Portalo Hill.
Surrender now. We got you.
Support is standing by. Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 7.
Confirmed. Spike strip deployed.
Surrender now.
Hook 'em and book 'em, kid.
You have the right to remain silent. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Ah, contraband. Okay, they're sober.
Вот лом. Добавить. Дальше хер знает. Вон, напевно ж. Дальше більше я не знаю, чи що. В смысле, йому не... Вроде бы нормально.
Patrol in the vicinity, attend a street mugging in Chinatown.
Ограбление, да. Давай бежи, ёб твою мать. Кто самый гирш?
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Affirmative, stand by. 84, no infractions on record.
Well, looky
That's-
here.
І що ще? Не б'єш. Не вбив. Падіння. Подав, чи тут... А, видиш? Давайте попробуем. Да, я цохну закинеш. От мені інтересно. Інтересно цей. Тут типа вроде сильно близько.
Wrong call there, kid. Central, we'll take that.
Copy that.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Received. Checking now.
Давай, давай.
84, individual is a known felon.
Ну давай. Вот цокнуть.
More work for me. Oh, what a surprise. Stop resisting.
Book 'em, Dano. You have the right to remain silent.
Тут можна парковку, типа.
Patrol, we had a 911 report of a drug buy in progress in Chinatown.
All right, that's enough.
We have units on standby if required.
Аж. Я типа вернуло назад якось, типа, чи що? Я типа не мав права неї стріляти, чи? Ну вона ж тікала, блядь.
Multiple reports of a 1034 street brawl in Chinatown.
You have the right to remain silent.
You have the right to remain silent.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records. Search returned with an active warrant.
We'll take that. Wrap it up, partner. It's beer o'clock. You got this, kid?
Ну щось я ніхрена не поняв, типа, в тому прикол. Ну, типа... Я ж... І хотів зупинити, блядь, я ж її не стріляв, навіть просто стріляв з тої херні, щоб її зупинити, і все. Плюс 2 непропущених нарушень. Як знати, типа, ці всі штуки? А. О! Що перше я і не міг. Ну, взагалі то було, блядь, то я нахуй. Угу. Що це? Тут для оружия. Одна штука. Ясно, як воно, типа, просто я думав токени і... То чи як? Ну. Мінус столб тут. Ого. А, ще й в багажники можна взяти? Де я, типа? Де твоя, та? Десь ще більше. Я хоч не остатнє місце, блядь. Ну, якби, коротше, не цей, то я би мав більше, мав би третє місце. Ось, типа, то. Ще можна місця займати.
Listen up, everyone. Before you get to your regular assignments, we have a special guest who needs our help, and he wanted to talk to you about it himself. This is Spencer Sharp.
Spencer I. Sharp, madam.
Oh, my mistake. Spencer I. Sharp. Mr. Sharp is the curator at the Averno City History Museum, and he's got a situation on his hands.
Hello, officers. I come to you with news of a serious crime. Several artifacts from the museum have gone missing. 20 in all.
They stole them out of the exhibits?
Some, yes. About half were stolen from out in the open. The rest were taken from our vault, which means that whoever made off with them knew what they were doing, and somehow managed to get their hands on a set of keys.
Got any suspects?
I have no earthly idea who would do such a thing. And to tell you the truth, I'm more concerned with finding the lost items than I am with apprehending the culprit.
Okay, you heard the man. Keep your eye out for any of this stuff as you move around the city. Then bring it in, get it to Eugene, and we'll send it back where it belongs.
Thank you, officers. Averno City's legacy depends on you.
От зараз я попробую, зараз я вас тут поставлю на паузу. Я ще перевірю. А коротше ми продовжуємо, добре. Давайте ще заодно. Так, це що у нас? Ну, короче, все, блядь, хочеться. Ага. Тепер я поняв. Я з дробовика, сука, стріляти не можу. Машина, а з пістолета можу. Що треба? Ти знаєш, що, блядь, перше брати просто. Йдемо. Пане, я б добро, щоб більше. Ладно, тому серію вже напевно нічому перша середка дуже ленька буде. Можливо, всі такі будуть по 1,5 годинки, може по годинці. Ну, все.